Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he connects with Ebron. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This is Hines. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5 now. Prescott got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
10. Jaguars 3.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 198.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
At the 17-yard
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
That ties the game at 10. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And how about that for just running out the clock? Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And a Steeler first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, Prescott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Play action now, Prescott. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game? Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run the counter. It's Hines. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
40 seconds to Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Prescott now from the 50. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he finds McDonald. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Pittsburgh.
40 seconds to Mike. 46. I'm going to lose one. 4 seconds to Mike. 4 seconds to Mike. We're going to 53.
On play action, Prescott. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Steelers.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
47 to Mike. 47. Check, check. 47. Check, 47. Check, 47. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Prescott yet again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Eric Ebron.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing throwing is Dolgala. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Able to get there and pick it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete, and he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Prescott off play action. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Steelers 20, Jaguars 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Dolgala. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
That's the end of the third.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dolgala. And he completes it to Westbrook. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Give it a nut in the dirt. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Let's go. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 198.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
By the Steelers.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Hey. 47 to Mike, boy. 47. Everybody go to 54. Go to 54.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
47 is the Mike.
On second down, Prescott again. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Prescott. Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
47 to Mike. 47 to Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out. Mike 47. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
3rd and 5.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
So
line.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Come on, QB, come on. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing it in here on 2nd down, this time complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll look to throw again. They'll find Lindsey here. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
198. Watch 98. Man, I got you. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go, D.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
What we got? 47. All right, kill. 47's the mark. I'm here all day. We're going to 52. 47 mark. 47. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. March 47.
Prescott to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
On second down now, it's Hines. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They run again with Hines. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 27, Jaguars 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back.
They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And we've got a timeout.
10 at the 40.
9 seconds remaining. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
198. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Who that? Who that? 198. Watch 98. I got you. 198. Watch 98.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Footing always a